Welcome back, everyone, to some more GreedFall. Today we are continuing on with our playthrough, and this may be the final one. This might be it. It might not be. We'll see. We're getting pretty close, though. We've completed all side quests up until this point, except for the two, collectible ones. And we've also done every single story missions except for Where Madness Goes and the DLC, which we did last night. And I think that was my first time doing it. It was pretty cool, but we're just going to get right into this mission here. We're essentially chasing after Constantin. He's been disappearing at night, and it's been a little suspicious. We went and met with an on-ill Richtman, which turns out to be real. And we had a speak there, or we had a little conversation. He also warned us about our cousin. And of course, now some odd things are starting to happen. So with all that said, we'll get right to this mission and we'll see what we got here. So we're going to go question the exiled natives. Well, let's get right to it. There was also an attack on San Mateus and was it Hikmet. Both of them had some events going on, but we were able to go and help them. The beasts were attacking, and then there was a bunch of monsters, or well, some more of the native beasts that were causing it that we took down, some bosses. But yeah, it's overall still been a good time. We're not too far off from GreedFall 2.
It can't be easy to discover that your cousin has descended into madness. But we can't let him kill these people simply because he's afraid they might have seen him.
Exactly. We won't let that happen. Is this a location we've been to before? It is. Yeah, we've been here from other regions. Oh, what's going on over here?
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Your armor will no longer protect you.
Oh, they're on top of each other. Alright, I was not expecting all that. What's going on here? Can we talk to them?
Some Renaigse around here.
That doesn't happen often. Do you want something?
You're very isolated here. Why live so far from a village?
It's a long story. Matir, will you tell him?
When I was young, I got engaged to a young man. But he wasn't my Minundanem. I thought he was, but I was wrong. And one day, I met the one I would love for all my life. As I had broken my engagement, we were exiled.
So, our parents came to settle here. They built this house, and we were born.
There. Now you know the whole story. Do you want to know anything else?
I'll leave you alone.
Qua awalem seg. Vorid! Vorid! May the trees on your road always bear fruit.
Thanks. You saved us. These beasts would have torn us to shreds.
These animals were strange, as if they were enraged. Thanks again, Renaigse.
I'm glad I could help you. And perhaps you can do me a favor in return. I'm looking for a young man, a Renaigse, but he looks a bit like an Onol Manawi.
Someone like you?
In some ways. But his marks are different, darker.
He's talking about the crazy Donegat.
Indeed, that might be him. Do you know where to find him?
No, we see him passing by around nightfall, but we don't know where he's going.
He walks along the path, often followed by some beasts.
He has a sinister look in his eyes. He scares me. So we stay hidden.
And you do well to hide. I think he's the one who sent these animals to attack you. Do you have any idea how I could figure out where he's going?
He could hide in the old house. He would see him passing by and could follow, couldn't he?
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you'll reach an abandoned house. You can hide there. And from up there, you will be able to see the path perfectly.
Thank you. You've been a great help. And stay hidden. You may still be in danger.
Be prudent on Ol Manawi.
I'll leave you alone.
Qua awalem seg.
Okay. Do we need to hide and wait for Constantin? Something very suspicious going on with him. Can we go up this way? Here we go.
We can't be seen from the path. Let's wait here to see where Constantin goes.
It's Constantin. With some friends.
So you got some beasts. I hear like growling down there. Run all the way around.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
There we go.
He must have used this passage. We'd do well to follow him.
Where is he headed? Haven't heard of this game before? You playing on PC? Yes. Yeah, I'm playing directly through Steam. And the prequel to this one is dropping very soon. Well, it's technically out, but it's in early access. It's a really good, like, colonial fantasy RPG.
Constantin, what are you doing?
Cousin! You're here! I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way. To be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances. But whatever power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right. Then you will understand. You will see. Oh, the temptation is so great to share all with you right now. You have done so much for me. You have given me so much. I haven't forgotten, believe me. But I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience. Hold them back. But do not kill him for anything in the world.
Constantin, come back and explain yourself.
What your cousin did to this Nagag is abhorrent. If Casas had known, he would have let him die.
He's gone mad. It's the only explanation.
Poison on my blade. Then let's go! Ooh. The armor will no longer protect you.
What do we have? What do we have? What can we use? Major resistance. It's crazy how much health they have.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Your armor is broken, Soldat.
I'm gonna throw on an armor one, if I have any. Or I could just go with the Fury. I don't think I have any. Oh no, that could have been close.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint. Your armor will no longer protect you. Be careful.
Oh god.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Flesh of my earth, help me. You saw him do it, didn't you? You saw him draw from me, steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants, eternity, strength, power. It is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves. Like all those from the faraway lands.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is. You must stop him. Each time that he bonds, he destroys me a little more. And with me, the hope for a cure. And now it's my heart, my most sacred sanctuary that he covets. You must kill him.
That is madness.
The consequence of his folly, yes. Believe me, there is no other solution. Stop him, flesh of my earth, or there will be nothing left to save.
I still can't believe this.
I understand what you feel. I have trouble believing it myself, but Enon Mil Frichtaman never lies. We need to stop your cousin by any means possible.
We must learn more if we want to understand his plans and prepare against them. This hiding place he was talking about in his notes. We must find it.
Don't forget, he has a personal guard. He's bound to have warned them against us after what happened.
You're right. We should be careful.
And we're gonna need an army. Alone against all of these creatures, we'll be no match for them.
The natives will follow us. What do you think about the Nords?
I would like to answer you myself, but alas, I cannot. The question will have to be asked to the Admiral.
We should also be able to count on Sieglinde. Her troops will be all the more welcome. And of course, we can also go and find the Mother Cardinal, as well as Governor Buren. What an absurd project. On the continent, they would brand us crazy, but not here. On an island where everything is possible, and all folly is accepted. Let us go. We need to put an end to all of this.
Oh, Congregation of the Merchants hostile. Oh boy. Breaking the links together for fear for D. Find his hideout and form an alliance to protect the sanctuary against Constantin. Let's see what we have. We also just leveled up again. I don't even know what to get at this point. Well, actually, let's save 3 points. We'll see if we get enough for Fury. If not, that's fine. And we got another attribute. I'll take willpower. That way I can throw on a better necklace. Okay, we have a camp right back here. Oh, I remember this spot. Yeah, we were here yesterday when we fought another one of those enemies. I think we do breaking the link first, and then we can go and do together for tier for D, which now it's that part of getting everyone ready for a giant attack.
Come closer, good people.
But luckily, this time around, I never had it before in my first playthrough when I played this back in like 2019. I didn't have everyone ready to go or friendly. But this time we do. So hopefully we get the best outcome. Got to run down the road. I think go to the right here. Yep. Find his hideout. Might try to see if I can make a little bit more ammo before we go through with the rest of it. Oh, I see some people up there.
The cave that Constantin indicated in his note shouldn't be very far.
Let's be careful. You probably put some guards at the entrance.
Gentlemen.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Close to is
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. If I could do this over, I might have honestly used the magic ring as my basic weapon. A little bit of magic and a little bit of, instead of agility, like willpower. But then again, I guess it does require a lot of magic potions. Unless if it's just for your basic attacks, actually, now that I think of it.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Yeah, that thing hits so hard.
close to is nest.
Sheesh. Grab everything we can. Well, we found his hideout.
Constantin has marked several places on this map. I recognize some of them. They are sacred places for the natives, places of connection.
Constantin's research notes, according to my calculations, by performing linking rituals with them and on El Frickman, it's sufficiently weakened and sufficiently powerful to fight him.
This place, this journal. My poor Constantin, you have completely lost your mind. What are you hoping to achieve with these rituals?
No Donegad has ever done such a thing. It goes against the balance that we are defending. Enon Mirfrichteman was right. Your cousin wants power. He is feeding from the strength of Tyr Fredi.
So much so that he's threatening Enon Mirfrichteman himself. He wants to take his place. To think he's been plotting this absurd plan for weeks. He even used us to achieve it. The intruder in the sanctuary was certainly sent by him, to scout the place. We'll need to gather allies if we're going to stop him. But we will also have to weaken him and break apart the bonds that he's established.
In that case, it would be best to go see Duncas. After all, he did say that his clan knew how to heal the earth, didn't he? And Merv is a bit too hostile.
You're right. Let's go and find him.
Ask Duncas for his help. What's going to be tough is I think we have to run all the way back into the city just to fast travel to Duncas. Unless if there's a camp nearby. No. Okay. Well, there is an exit to the right, so not terrible. Straight to the village. And here we are.
Ah, Onal Manawi. I heard you met Vad and some other members of my clan in the area around Edagal Credal. Anyone who treads that sacred land runs the risk of unleashing on Milfrichteman's wrath. You'd better steer clear of the area.
Yes. Your Donegada warned us. When you see Vad, give him my thanks. If it weren't for him, one of my friends would probably be dead. Poisoned.
That is the task of the Donegada. Helping others when they are in need. I'm glad he could help.
Ask him to join. Ask him how to break links.
I need your help. You may have heard about the strange guardians who are leading the animals to attack everyone.
Yes, Darren of the Donea Exregao sent me a messenger to tell me about it.
It is the work of my cousin. He completed the bonding ritual in several places on the island. Every time he bonds himself, he becomes more powerful, transforms the guardians and sends them to attack his enemies.
And he weakens the island and threatens us all. Katasach and Evosh should never have bonded him. His spirit is not in balance. The only thing he does is take and take again. He will eventually devour everything.
Enon Milfrichteman did warn me that he would now turn his attention to the heart of the island.
What are you planning on doing, and how may I help?
We're gathering our allies. But if we want to stop him, we'll have to weaken him.
And break some of his bonds. I see. Rest assured, All the Donegada will answer to the call of their High King. And with their help, we will heal the wound your cousin has opened. However, to accomplish this, it is I who will need your help.
What can I do?
During the ritual, the one who is bonding himself spills some of his blood near the base of a stone. And this blood summons a guardian. The guardian lifts the stone so that it may serve as an anchor point for the bond. The only way to break this bond is to have a guardian topple the stone. We will be able to do it, but these rituals take a long time. Too long to be done quickly. So, in the meantime, you must prevent your cousin from drawing magic from the place. Here, take these seeds and plant them at the bottom of your cousin's bonding stones. These plants grow very fast, and their roots will prevent him from drawing the strength of Tiefradi. However, you must be careful, because the guardians corrupted by him will come to defend the stones.
Thank you, Duncas.
And thank you for wanting to stop your cousin. Don't worry. I will send my people to finish the work of the plants I have given you.
As I mentioned previously, I will need allies to fight against my cousin once we have weakened him. I intend to go and find the other factions and ask for their support, but I also need your people. Because we must all stand together to stop the threat that is weighing on the island.
Your will to create an alliance between all the peoples on this island is wise and noble. And the call of Enomil Frichtemann cannot remain unanswered. We will be by your side in the battle. I am not a fighter, but Deirdre will lead our warriors. And I would also like for you to take this weapon. I pray it will be useful in the fight that is coming.
Thank you, Duncas.
Don't thank me. You managed to earn my people's trust. And you fight for a cause that affects us all. May the earth support each of your steps. And may the volcano give you its strength.
I must admit that I expected Duncas to be more angered when he learned what Constantin had done.
He's a sage among sages, even amongst the Donegada. Enon Frichtemann speaks in his ear. I think he already knew what was happening, even before we came to see him.
That confirms it. I made the right choice. Tiefradi couldn't have a better High King.
Very true. Okay. Well, let's go break these bonds. We got 2 of them to deal with. Actually, before we go in there, take a look at what we can sell. Buy some ammo. Buy some standard health potions. Armor ointment. And some poison. Okay, are we going to have to go to each of these sites and fight another boss while placing this down? For his bonding sites? Yes, we are. I had a feeling.
Then let's go!
Oh boy.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint!
Whoa. I almost died.
Be careful! You're wounded! Let's see if you can ward off this feint!
I'm gonna die. Armor ointment.
It's dead.
There we go.
Now let's plant the seed Duncas gave us at the base of the raised stone. Look! The plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Donigarda of Duncas's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
Okay, that wasn't that bad. One down. We gotta go to one more. Probably fight another boss. I thought we were gonna be good on ammo for a very long time, but now I'm starting to worry. We're getting down to like 100 rounds. So I need a... Well, luckily that they do have some materials here, so worst case scenario. We're just gonna keep on buying everything they got. Buy these 2 greater haze. Check this. Okay. Do another save here. I think after we do this one too, then we can go and speak to all of our allies and tell them what's coming. After we break the links. Back in the swamp again.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Here we go.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. I need healing.
Vasco's down.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
We can access the stone now and plant Duncas's seed.
All right. Handled that a lot better. I don't know how I was doing all this at level 25 my first time around, but it was probably just difficulty.
Look! The plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Donigarda of Duncas's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
All right. Breaking the links is down. Okay. Time to form an alliance. Let's go convince the Knots to join us. Go down the list. off to a pretty good start here. I think hopefully at this rate we should be able to do all this and see this through. Make sure they don't have anything else for me to grab. Yeah. Here we are.
Ah, de Sarde. I've finally heard from my men. They told me what happened with the de Vesps. Thank you for stepping in and freeing them. Without your help, they would probably be dead by now. Anyway, believe me, those de Vesp vipers will not cross this sea unless in chains. But you didn't come here for me to congratulate you, did you? What can I do for you?
I have come to ask for your help, Admiral. My cousin has been plunged into madness, and he apparently wishes to conquer the whole island. He took control of many creatures by reenacting rituals he learned from the islanders. And now he uses them to attack the cities and the villages of those he considers to be his rivals.
A difficult situation, admittedly, but one that does not concern us. Who's in charge of the island is none of our business, de Sarde, and you know that.
It actually does concern you. If my cousin takes control of the island, soon there will be no ports where your ships can berth. He's not looking for political influence. He desires power. Absolute power.
I see. It's a decent argument. So what now?
We must stop him at all costs. And for that, I will need allies. I already have the support of other factions, but I was hoping I could count on the help of the Nauts.
You can. My men aren't really used to fighting on land, but they will be by your side. You have proven time and time again that we can trust you.
Thank you, Admiral.
May the winds be in your favor, de Sarde. You'll need all the help you can get.
That's 2 out of 5. Okay. On to the next one. Convince the coin guard. Might be faster to go to the de Sarde residence. Yes. Supposedly the coin guard are the most difficult ones to get on the friendly side with. As far as I know. I saw that everybody else, you can pretty much, as long as you're doing their stuff, will get on their side. But the coin guard is one of them where they might not. But we did it. We're going straight to the captain. Yeah, it looks like it. For the commander.
Hello, Commander.
Lord de Sarde, how can I be of service to you?
I have come to ask for your help.
I'm at your service, Your Excellency. What is it you want from me?
We need reinforcements to protect the sanctuary of the islanders, north of the island.
Very well. I will send some troops there. But may I ask who or what they will be fighting?
Creatures, in great numbers. And probably my cousin.
I beg your pardon?
As your men must have told you, he has changed a lot recently. Ever since he was cured of the Malachor and bonded to the island, he has become obsessed with power. He is now targeting the heart of the island. If he succeeds, we're all doomed.
I have indeed heard reports of the Governor's peculiar behavior. Since he is our employer, I asked my men to turn a blind eye. But thanks to your help, we avoided dishonor. I won't forget it. If you're telling me that we are in danger, and that we need to go to this sanctuary, we'll go.
Thank you, Commander.
Anything else?
That's all.
I have to go. Goodbye.
I also have a lot to do. Until next time, Your Excellency.
All right, so back downstairs. It is the side door. Oh, no. I remember this room. All right, back to our residence, and we make our way over to the Bridge Alliance. And grab any additional loot along the way. Hey, 1 or 2 extra bullets might come in handy. I don't know. I don't think that's going to be any faster.
Oh, it's you! Oh no, Manawi!
Oh, it's you! Oh no, Manawi! Here we are. None of my companions seem to be saying anything for this, so... That's honestly fine, too. There's no point in really swapping them out for this. Convince the Bridge Alliance to participate.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sardet, and to what do I owe this honor?
I have come to solicit your help and to propose we forge an alliance.
An alliance? Against whom?
You remember, no doubt, the attacks that fell upon Hikmet, but also San Mateus, and against the natives.
Of course. You told me that different guardians sent the beasts.
Precisely. And the guardians were manipulated by someone. I discovered who it was. This revelation will not please you, but I have no choice but to tell you. It is Constantin.
Surely you jest. What is the meaning of this? Do you know how many men have died during these attacks?
Allow me to continue, I beg you. My cousin's sickness shook him to the core. Then, there was a ritual and his capture. And Constantin has fallen into madness. He has been increasing these rituals in order to link himself to the island, to gain power and manipulate its creatures. He is fighting a war against everyone, and it now appears he wants to take control of Tirfridi. He is preparing to attack the volcano sanctuary, and I need help to stop him. It is in the name of the congregation that I come to see you. Constantin betrayed us as well.
That's madness. It is complete madness. All of this superstitious nonsense. These absurd theories. I believed you sincere, de Sardet. Which does not mean that I believe you now. But no matter. You are in need of men to stop your cousin who has already attacked us?
Precisely. I have already gathered support, but I need as many allies as possible.
Let us be clear. I don't believe for an instant that this story has a link to the island or whatever foolishness, but I do trust you. You have rendered us valuable services and have supported us. And since we cannot allow the crimes of your cousin to go unpunished, we will stand beside you.
Thank you, Excellency, thank you. You have improved our chances of success tenfold. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Okay. The last one. Convince Taleme to participate. Go let them know, and we will be good to go. This quest is pretty fast. More so just going to each of them and telling them that war is coming. And it also never changes. All right, the last one. Time to go speak with the Mother Cardinal. The place of punishment. How much inventory space do we have? Okay, we're doing pretty good.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Do you remember I thought that someone must have been responsible for the attacks you sustained?
Yes, you thought that this guardian who sent us the animals couldn't have been acting alone.
And I was right, sadly.
You're hesitating. Are you afraid of my reaction?
Indeed. As the person responsible is none other than my cousin, Constantin.
Does this mean that the congregation has decided to wage war on us? And thanks to which obscure alliance has your cousin been able to manipulate these creatures?
Constantin acted alone, and he betrayed us as much as he betrayed you, believe me. As for the way he manipulated these creatures, do you remember that my cousin was sick?
Absolutely. And it is said that his recovery was the result of a rather suspicious miracle. Are you telling me that your cousin has made a pact with the demons of this island?
Something like that. He was cured by a Dunegad of the island who performed a bonding ritual. But the power he received from this made him thirsty for more, and he bonded himself to other places, thus gaining control over the guardians who were protecting these sacred places.
But why attack us? Did his madness make him forget about our alliance?
His thirst for power is making him want to control the island entirely by himself. And I know that for this purpose he will soon attack the natives' main sanctuary on the volcano. I won't stand a chance against all the creatures he's taken control of. And I need some help. Others have already joined me. But we also need the support of Teleme. Having a common enemy should help us forget all the differences that have been opposing us.
The idea that we would protect the sanctuary from an insular demon is completely insane. But you have helped us several times, and I trust your judgment. You can count on our help. My men will fight by your side.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Thanks to your wisdom, we have a chance to prevail. I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
All right. There's the alliance. Now we have to go speak with Glendon. Inform Glendon of the impending battle. Here we go. I don't know if this one will kick it off or if this is like the last stop before kicking it off. Do a manual save though, either way.
Hello, Glendan.
Birt Tirtomadon Olmenawi. What can I do for you?
To tell you that men are going to come all the way to the sanctuary. Some Renaigse.
I thank you for coming to warn me in person. But our High King has already spoken to me. I am disgusted to welcome warriors of the faraway island. But the decision is not mine. And in truth, we do not have the choice, do we?
No. Exactly. It is all of Tirfredi and Enon Milfrichtemen that's in danger. We have need of every able warrior to protect them. You need to prepare yourself as well. I fear that you will not be spared.
We will fight, have no doubts. Because such is our duty and our will. These are our lands that are attacked.
I have no doubt. Good luck, Glendan.
May the rocks give you their toughness. You shall need it more than everyone else. Can I do anything else for you?
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
You managed to unite all factions against Constantine. Be careful, beyond this point you will not be able to continue other ongoing quests. So there is the point of no return. Gather your companions before going to the sanctuary. See, can I travel to that spot even though it's like 10 feet away? Again. All right, here we go.
How are you feeling, my child? What you are about to do is difficult.
Don't make it harder than it has to be, Petrus. Fighting against your cousin isn't pleasant, but it's the only logical thing to do.
A nicer way of saying he has no choice.
Indeed. I must stop Constantin, regardless of what it may cost me. Not only to obtain an antidote to the Malachor, but also to save this island.
I have learned many things by your side, and thanks to you, I was able to give my mother back to the earth. I won't forget this. And this is my land, my people. I will be by your side. You will not go through this ordeal alone.
What's happened to Constantin is regrettable. But you're doing what must be done. You're a good person, Greenblood. And you can count on your old master of arms to protect you.
We will all be with you. After all, this concerns all of us, doesn't it?
Naturally.
We will be by your side to support you both physically and spiritually.
Thank you. You have been precious allies, and you are proving once more the value of your friendship. Now let's go. It'll be a shame if we arrive too late.
Are you near the end? Yep, we are just about. This is the final mission. Assault on the Heart. Here we go. A large battle.
The entrance to the sanctuary has been forced.
Oh, we're gonna get the cancels
Constantin
for
managed to get through.
the failures
Let's
for
hurry.
not setting up alt camps. That's fine. Exploration and cartography. Yeah, we didn't find all the notes. That's more of the collection quests, though. That's fine with me. We completed every other one, though. Every other one available so far. This is closed off, so I think we actually have to go to the left. Cat, thank you all for the likes, too, wherever you are watching. Every platform is Casas Plays, if you have any preference at all. This is going to be the final episode for this playthrough, but then in a few days, we have the second one coming out of Early Access. We also have Celasta 2, Crimson Desert, and a few other surprises that we'll be checking out over the next few days. So it should be a good time either way. What's the plan after this? I haven't fully decided yet. I'm going to figure that out today.
Desarde, glad to see you. Sadly, we couldn't stop your cousin.
He suddenly stormed our position, along with a horde of enraged creatures. We didn't stand a chance.
And now there are beasts attacking us relentlessly. My men are doing all they can to stop them.
We thought it best to stay here to keep the path open for you, should you want to face your cousin.
Thank you. You did well. I'll do everything in my power to catch him and stop him from carrying out his plan. Keep holding on as long as you can. I need to be able to reach him.
Wait, there's a group of creatures coming.
Oh.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Yeah, I'm going to figure that out today. I saw that Slay the Spire 2 drops into Early Access, so I might check that out a little bit.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
May the shadow engulf our enemies! Be careful! Your armor is falling apart!
Move away!
Come on, if you dare!
I'll stay here with them, Greenblood.
He's right. We must help them stop these creatures.
Are you sure? Every minute gained is a minute that allows you to save us.
Glad to have you with us, Kurt. Just like the good old days.
And thank you too, Afra. It is an honor.
Enough with the talking, Greenblood. Go.
And stop Constantin. I'd hate to be doing this for nothing.
In that case, thank you. And good luck to both of you.
Oh no. We're saying our goodbyes. Wait, do we have... Ah, shoot. You know what I just realized? How much ammo could I even make? Let me take a look. Oh, not even a lot. Okay, so the ammo that we have is pretty much what we got. But yes, I saw Solasta 2. Or not Solasta 2. That we will be checking out. But Slay the Spire 2 goes into early access later today. I also debated about maybe checking out the Division hardcore mode, because I think it's a fairly short event, and it's only the New York DLC.
Let's go! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
All right, let's keep moving forward. I appreciate the lurk there, Blue. In Black Days looks good. I'll have to look into it. Yeah, I need to take another look at releases and such, because I'm sure there might be some other stuff out there. Jeez, we're picking up so much gear. Can I recycle anything myself?
There you are. I was starting to think that we would die here for nothing. Your cousin just passed through here with a horde of beasts, and he keeps sending us more.
We won't hold very long. We're not used to fighting creatures like these.
We are. And we will hold long enough for you to reach the heart, even if we must die in the process. But you must chase him. You must prevent him from performing the ritual at all costs. If Enon Milfrichtimen dies, we're all doomed.
I'm well aware of that, believe me. But here come some more beasts. To arms!
May the enlightened protect me in this battle!
Bit of poison on my blade. Yeah, then let's go!
You're just standing there taunting them.
Come on, show some grit, damn it!
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Let's see if this Congarill's made out of fight! Oh boy.
Let's use one of these resistance potions.
The armor will no longer protect you!
Wait. I'll stay with my people.
And I'll stay with her. One blade more can't hurt.
We need to prevent the beasts from following your tracks.
Yeah, we could use some help here, to be honest.
I wouldn't have put it that way, but the Moridigan isn't wrong.
You see? Over and done.
You should go now. And may the volcano give you its strength.
Well, good luck.
That's it? Well, good luck. Wait, she was my healer, though. We do. Alright, when we get to the boss, I'm just firing in every single bullet I have. We're just firing every single one. We're at 307. Who do we even have left? We have Petrus? Well, good luck. It's just me and Petrus now.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
I'm taking all the shots I have now. Oh, that's why I wanted to be careful. Okay. At least I heal out of combat. So there's that. I'm going to attach some of these to... Go 8. Potion that increases destabilization effect of physical attacks for a longer duration. Magic. I'm gonna go with the Major Fury potion on 9. Because when we get there, we're using every single one we got. At least we're healing out of combat, though. Oh, is this going to be the Inquisition? Yes, it is.
There you are. Praise the Enlightened. Your cousin...
has already reached the heart. Our other allies informed me. They are also trying to stop the creatures.
What do you intend to do?
Pursue him all the way there and do everything I can to stop him.
In that case, may the Enlightened keep you in his divine... Oh no. More beasts are coming. Be prepared!
More of the... Oh my
Protect me
gosh.
in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
This time it's my turn. I'm staying with my people.
I knew you'd say that.
Well, I wasn't going to let the young ones get all the glory.
Your help would be a blessing, Father.
You see? You should go now, my child. Be careful. We are all praying for your success.
Thank you, Petrus. Be careful too.
All right. I'm gonna run out of inventory space soon. We don't have a resting point, right? Yeah. We're going into the mountain all by myself. Do a manual save here. Well, good luck.
Constantin! Restrain him!
No! There it is.
No! Stop! Step back.
I do not desire your death. I'm sorry. Why? Why have you done this? But for you. For us. So that we may live free at last. This makes no sense. Constantin, it's madness. You don't understand because you're still attached to the old world. This old, dying world which, to survive, has betrayed, used, and manipulated us and would not have hesitated to kill us. Perhaps, but I've seen death, cousin. And I understood the vanity of it all. My father's ruses just so he could earn more power. The political bowing and scraping to preserve corrupted nations. I have been offered unrivaled power, allowing me to get rid of this, to send the old world back to its inevitable death, and to build something new here. Something unique. And this new world is my gift to you. You and I could be its new gods, the immortal and benevolent monarchs.
He himself is the incarnation of the old world he is speaking of. He has its vices and its poison. For his own immortality, he's prepared to destroy everything around him, to break millennia of cycles. I implore you, flesh of my land, think of all the lives that will come to an end to feed his pride.
Don't listen to this old god. He's like all the others, after all, clinging to life. All you have to do is to bind yourself here, with me. And we will be gods together, forever.
Link yourself to Constantine or kill Constantine. Not today, buddy. Not today.
Come. Oh, what a shame. Good night, sweet prince.
After the fall of Constantin, my young student managed to establish stronger links between the old nations and the natives. Some of their donegada were even invited to the continent, and with their help, it slowly became a land filled with life again. And for the first time in a long while, the number of cases of the Malicor is decreasing. Those who bravely fought at Dorhad Genadu were celebrated everywhere. After all, if it weren't for this unlikely alliance, the island would have fallen into Constantin's greedy hands. Sieglinde took Kurt as an advisor, but he insisted on keeping his place alongside his former student and friend, watching his back, as he always had. Siora obtained the title of Marl of the Red Spears alongside her twin. She leads them with wisdom, but often reunites with the one she still calls her Karants. Afra set aside her weapons and went back to her research on the native culture and flora of the island. It is said that she is even writing a book with the help of Duncas' clan when not visiting her friends. For his bravery, Vasco was awarded the rank of commander. He now travels the sea at the head of a whole fleet, but he often comes back to visit his brother-in-arms. Petrus's ambitions have finally been fulfilled. He obtained the much-coveted title of Cardinal. Despite the responsibilities implied by such a title, he still sometimes visits the one he calls his child. Despite the help Ulan received, which allowed him to restore the importance of the seaside Nemeus, he still had to renounce the role of Marl as he faced the contempt of the other clans. Her friendship with Renaigse helped Deirdre to overcome her reticence. She willfully accepted to follow the orders of her new High King. Duncas and his people spent a lot of time with savants and theologians. Patiently, they shared their knowledge of the earth and learnt new techniques from one another, and in so doing, they restored balance between the New World and the Old. Following the investigations revealing the horrifying practices of Dr. Asili, the Alliance changed their methods and even appointed an ethics council to oversee the work of its scholars. The public revelations of Saint Matthias's life led to a deep change in Teleme. The Ordo Luminis was dismantled for good, and the missionaries' purpose is now to establish dialogue rather than conversion. Aware that their culture of secrets would lead them to their demise, the Nords changed their methods. They welcomed numerous new recruits amongst them, notably natives. Under Sieglinde's control, the Guard returned to the honorable values that had made its reputation. And they did so all the more easily, now that their shadiest members were out of the picture. Alas, the De Vesp's arrival didn't bring peace to this island. Their scheming left its mark. Some of the people of New Serene still believe the lies they spread. However, the abundance of evidence against Aurelia signaled the end of the De Vesp's ambitions, both on Tir Fredi and the Old Continent, where they were harshly reprimanded by the Council, who relegated them to the status of the most obscure families.
And there it is. Let's see, is there anything after? But that's it. Yep. We did it. Wow, we went through that a lot faster than I was expecting. In the end, at least. I mean, for the final episode. But we saw it through. And we're only a few days away until, well, the only thing that is unfortunate, since the next game doesn't take place after this one, we don't get to see if there's any, like, follow-up with everything that we did do in this playthrough. But now that I have the context and the memory of everything from playing through this again, hopefully with the new game, there might be some sort of connection. I mean, it only takes place 3 years before. So we could run into Kurt, we could run into Siora. I mean, it'll just be a like earlier version of them. But maybe they're out there. Maybe they are. I don't know if there's going to be any connection like that, or it's going to be interesting seeing what differences there are with the city too. There's so many different ways to do it, and I'm hopeful that it turns out to be a good game as well. But we shall see on that. But I think that's we're gonna go ahead and call it a little early here. I'm gonna figure out what's going on for today and schedule the stream for later, and then whatever we're playing, we'll give that a shot. And probably nothing too crazy, because I don't want to. We got 5 days technically until GreedFall: The Undying World releases out of early access, and then we have 7 days until Celesta. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. If you did end up enjoying it though, leaving likes helps a ton, and subscribing on YouTube, because I am trying to hit 50,000 subs and we're almost there. But I appreciate all the support through this one. We got through it, got to see it, and I'm honestly glad. I've been wanting to replay this for quite a bit, and we finally got to do it. So that is it for now, but thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.